Hello everyone, welcome back to all of you in your biology online classes in subject science. Student, I hope you are all completed and try to complete it or continuously completed your chapter of fundamental unit of life, that is called cell. So I have already completed the chapter cell, the fundamental unit of life, and explain the all topics in your last previous classes. Now student, today I will discuss and explain about the chapter tissue. Chapter tissue. Why this is important for learning the tissue? Because in this chapter, student, we will learn the structure and function of the tissue in plants and animals. What is the structure and function of the tissue in plants and animals? And student, in this chapter we will also learn the 4 types of the tissue that are found in the animal cell, and in plant cell the permanent and mesenchymal tissues. So overall, we will learn in this chapter about the structure of tissue in plants and animals, and 4 types of the tissue in the animals, and permanent tissue and mesenchymal tissue in the plant. Okay. So student, tissue. What is tissue? So let us start. Before the start of this chapter, you will all open your chapter tissue and take the pen and take a rough copy or the classwork copy. So you are make the classwork copy and mention the date in every classes. Okay, student. Class 9, subject science. In science, I am taking your biology, and today's my topic is TISSUES, tissues. Student, tissue. Tissue perform a special function for the special organ. So, how tissues are formed? Tissue are formed from the cells. Same kinds of cell makes a tissue. So, all tissue are different from other tissues according to their specific function. Suppose in digestive system, in respiratory system. Okay. So write down some clues, some tips. Who coined the word tissue, and what is the science that is called, and where we study about the different types of tissue. So when we study the different types of tissue, is called a histology, which is the first coined by the Mayer. And tissue word discovered by a scientist that is called Dichet. So all of you write down definition of the tissue. Write down. Group of cells having cells having a common origin origin, a common origin and similar SIMILAR, similar structure which work together to perform a common function is called tissue. The term was coined by BICHAT, study of tissue is called histology. The term was coined by Mayer. Mayer. First of all, you write down the definition of groups of cells having a common origin and similar structure. So, common origin and similar structure. Suppose in the digestive system, in the respiratory system, perform a common function called tissue. Very easy. First, tissue word was coined by Chet, and study of tissue is called histology. This word is first coined by the Mayer. Okay, write down, student. Okay. Now, what is the importance of tissue? In multicellular organism, there are the millions of cells are found. Millions of cells are found or present. So, all the cells have the perform their specific function. So, functions are divided in higher organism. So, this when the functions are divided from different organ to organ, So they perform the specific function. So these types of function in the multicellular organ is called the labor of division. Division of labor. DIVISION. So workload of the cell are divided. Some cells are for the transportation of food, some are the transportation of the water, some of they transported the blood, some for the absorption, some of the excretion. So these types of work are when divided in the cell is called division of labor. So that they survive for the longer period of time. So such types of the work when divided in the cell in the whole body, this is called the labor, division of labor. Division of labor. Okay. Now student, the division of labor is higher survival in the multicellular organism. In the multicellular organism. One question arises from this. Are all tissues are same in plants and animals both? Student, you have already learned the difference between the plants and animal cells. Centrosomes, lysosomes present only in the in animal cells but absent in the plant cell. Plastids are present in the plant cell but absent in the animal cell. Cell wall present in the plant cell but absent in the animal cell. So generally all cells are not similar in the plants and animal cells. Plants and animal cells. You know, all organisms require food for getting energy, but human being, animals require more oxygen, more energy for survival, because they need more energy. Why? For they need more food. Why? For shelter, making shelter, for mating, reproduction. Okay. So student, in the comparison of plant, animals require more oxygen, more food. So our cells are not same in the plant cell, animal cells. But one more thing, the plant cell and animal cell have the same function in their life processes. Means in their life processes the features are same. Means transportation of food and minerals both in plant and animal cells are same, but ways is different. But this is found in both in plant and animal cell. Reproduction, excretion and digestion, making the food. So student, the life process is same, but they have the different way. So why they have different way? Because their mode of nutrition is different in organism to organism also, and organism and plants also. So you can write down some similarities and dissimilarities in plants and animals. Difference between plant and animal tissue. Difference between plant and animal tissue. Write down some difference between the plant and animal tissues are plant tissue and animal tissue. Dead. Plant tissue are generally made of many dead cells, which are found in very abundant. Dead tissue, dead supportive tissue, dead supportive tissues are more abundant. Are more abundant. As compared to living tissue. First, second. Living tissues are more abundant as compared to dead tissue. Second, write down. They require less maintenance. maintenance. Energy. They require more maintenance energy. Third, second, first. Third, merismatic and permanent tissue then absent. Plants grow continuous continually continue through out their life cycle. Okay. Animal do not grow after reaching maturity. Fifth, they are STATIO stationary, means fixed habit. And in this you can write down high mobility. So there are some tips which differentiate the animal cell, animal tissue from their plant tissue. In student, plant tissue are generally they are having dead supporting tissue are found in more in number, means more abundant as compared to the living tissue. They require less maintenance energy because they do not need more oxygen, more food, more energy as compared to the animal, because they are moved for the searching of food, mating and production and for shelter. In this mesmetic and permanent tissues present, they are differentiated. Permanent and mesmetic tissue are differentiated, but this is absent in the animal cells. All plant growth continuous throughout their life. They cannot stop their growth. But animals do not grow after the reaching the maturity. In boys it is found in about 19 years and in girls 17 or 18. After that the growth of animals is stopped. So, and plants are generally stationary habit, means fixed, and they have the high mobility. They move from one place to the another place for the searching of food, shelter and mating. So write down all the points. Now student, I am going to continue the next topic. I am going to study from first of all the plant tissue. Plant tissue. So plant tissue are generally divided into two types: mesmetic and permanent tissue. Mesmetic and permanent tissue. Okay. Mesmetic and permanent. Mesmetic are divisible, where cell division are continuously found. Whatever in the apical side, in the branch side, or in the stem. This is the, according to their cell division, they are found in different places. First of all, I am going to erase this. Now I am going to start the plant tissue. Plant tissue. First of all, plant tissue are divided into two types. Merismatic tissue, this is called permanent. Okay. Merismatic tissue are found in the three places: apical, intercalary, intercalary means the middle of the, and lateral. Permanent tissue are generally found in the, generally are two types. Generally are two types: simple and complex. Simple and complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue are generally three types: parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Write down three types: parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. Simple tissue are generally three types, which is responsible for the different function: parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. Complex are two types: xylem, second phloem, phloem. Okay, write down the classification of the permanent plant tissue. Now student, apical tissue means on the position of the meristem या merismatic stem, they are found in a three step where cell divide. Apical means is found the apical part of the root and stem. They are responsible for the elongation of the growth, length of the growth of the plant. Apical. And intercalary are found in the mid of the plant, means the stem, below the node, above the node, for the broadening of the plants, and for also the giving the branches in the higher plants. And lateral are the found in the roots and in the shoots also, for the lateral division, for the branches of the plants. Okay, so student, this parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma and xylem, phloem will be discussed in your next classes. Write down today's homework. Now time is going to be over. Homework. of issue, importance of issue, and learn difference between plant issue and human issue. Okay, write down. Now I am going to leave your class, but you will write down the homework. Thank you, students. Have a nice day. This class is over.